Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in the she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posting with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Call her, you know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She flexing to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last order.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. first time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be third down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
On third down, it's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense up to the line fast. From the pistol, Hurts. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. From the red zone now. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. We send a man in motion.
No, we changed it.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they face second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing third and long. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He put everything he had into this one. It's intercepted, Darius Slay. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've got a man in motion. On first down, Hurts. Chased out to his right. Caught near the goal line. And he gets it to the 1, but goes out just before the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Barkley goes up and over for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. The ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, Henry. He breaks the tackle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10 now. Taken in by Likely. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Buying some time right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
More and more, we're seeing the down and the numbers tell us cross midfield and be aggressive. Go for it. Go for it in these 4th down situations. But I promise you, Kate, that sack right there puts a seed of doubt in the head coach's decision-making process.
Buys time, rolling right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it's going to be second down. Motioning one of the tight ends. On second down, here's Barkley. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Escapes the pocket. The ball is out. Oh, but this one bounces out of bounds, so in the end, no gain on the play. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. It's the Eagles looking at 3rd and 12. Here's Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
The tackle by Jordan Davis. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 11. On the move, headed right. This finds Likely. And he gets absolutely...
Hey, middle.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. Completed to Flowers. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That play good for 17 on a first down. Now it's Jackson. Getting out to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, report.
Trying again following the sack. He's on the move. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Now Jackson off the play action. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And it sets up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Forced out to his right. On the move. He's got it deep downfield. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. That's completed right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Jackson to throw it. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. First and 10. Here's Jackson. That one's complete right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
This is Henry on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
a 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Lamar now from the gun. Henry on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Chased out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing again is Lamar. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Josh Sweat making the stop. Jackson now on third. Throwing the out route, complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Jackson's going to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
That's caught at the 4. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.